Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of the DBA. I'm playing the Tampa Bay Dusknoirs and Lucarionite this week. Switch to slow there. My team here is on the left. If you want to know why I'm bringing what I am, then check out the team builder. It'll be in the description below. Otherwise, yeah, my opponents brought the Dusknoirs, the Empoleon, the Rotom Heat, the Salamence, the Mamoswine, and the Megalopony. So definitely a scary looking team, that's for sure. But I feel like we have some stuff that we can do pretty well. I mean, obviously, I already know the result, but yeah, I guess we'll just jump into the replay and we can have a look and see how we go. I lead with my Victini, assuming that he'll lead with either Mamoswine or Empoleon or something like that. Just to try and get Stealth Rocks up or something, but he leads with the Rotom Heat, probably because like Rotom Heat has a pretty good time against my team. There's not much that really wants to take a fire move from it. And like he was probably expecting me to start with my Dancey or something just to stop the Stealth Rocks getting up. But yeah, and that's how it is. I'm going to be faster than this, but I don't want to reveal the Choice Scarf straight up. So I just switch out and into my Jirachi here because I was just assuming he was going to go for Volt Switch, and then he gets a crit, which is really sad. First move crit, and yeah, it does kind of matter, unfortunately, as you'll see next. He brings in his Salamence. I go for Stealth Rocks on this turn, but that Earthquake knocks me out. Now, max attack Salamence from a Jolly, I think it was on the count, did like 65. So if that Volt Switch hadn't crit, I pretty much lived that no matter what and got my Stealth Rocks up, which would have been great. Unfortunately, Jirachi goes down and I don't get my Stealth Rocks up. Salamence gets the Moxie boost, and I bring in my Mismagius because this is pretty much all I have to stop something setting up on me. And as he crunches me down to Sash, I get my Destiny Bond up. Now, here and he was obviously faster as well. Here he has no way of like letting me attack first so that he can get rid of my Destiny Bomb before attacking. But it allows me to get my Trick Room up, because if he had attacked me, the Salamence would have gone down. Having the Trick Room up means that I now move faster. And like if he switched out or something to avoid my Destiny Bond, then he would have lost his stat boosts, which like that's the whole reason that I bought this Mismagius, something like that, to stop something boosting on me and being able to Destiny Bond, either being faster than something, get knocked down to Sash, and then Trick Room to force the death, or get a Trick Room off, basically. And he's just going to keep Dragon Dancing as I Power Gem. And then, yeah, I just Power Gem again. And he knocks him out, and he brings in his Megalopony, unfortunately, which is just gonna fake me out. And that probably didn't need to happen. I probably did not need to sack my Miss Maggie's there. I was fearing like a high jump kick or something like that, in case he wanted to like think that I'm gonna try and dodge the fake out. But unfortunately, yeah, I just sacked Miss Maggie's there, and Miss Maggie's still had use in this match. So not the best play that I've done there, that's for sure. But that allows me to bring my Mega Dancy in, which is going to be faster than this Megalopunny, I believe. Sorry, excuse me. Got a bit of a bug in my throat at the moment. So it's going to force it out, or like take a Moonblast. And he brings in the Empoleon, and yeah, the Moonblast hits, doesn't really do a lot. And I don't really want to take a Scald, but like I'm able to two-hit this thing with Earth Power at this point, so and I do want to get rid of it before it tries to get Stealth Rocks up, and yeah, there we knock it out with Earth Power. But that lets Megalopunny come in. I just protect on the fake out. Probably didn't need to reveal that there either, but that's alright. This Megalopunny is going to be annoying, just coming in and faking out all the time. Drain Punches, probably should have just stayed in with the Moonblast, but and then just going to V-create there. It does a solid 44% to the Rotom, but not quite enough. And I bring in my my Meloetta here, and this is a Relic Song Meloetta. Unfortunately, I don't have Trick Room up. This was dealt for Trick Room, and it's just gonna get faked out and then Drain Punched, which is not fun, and didn't even get to pop or return. Sorry, didn't pop my Chople Berry because obviously that's not a fighting type move, and like I'm not in my fighting stance anyway in pirouette form, so even if Drain Punch or something did get thrown my way, the Chople Berry wouldn't pop anyway. But either way, like I needed Trick Room for Meloetta. This was probably a mistake going into Stack Attacker here, because like going by the counts, I had like a little bit of a chance of living a Drain Punch from Megalopunny. I meant, well, I should have gone into Victini. I was definitely thinking about going into Victini. But yeah, it just means that Drain Punch is gonna. Luckily, I live, like, which is good. It allows me to get my Trick Room up, and then the Megalopunny can't stay in, and I'm gonna be able to pretty much take out anything that comes in. The Rotom Heat goes down with the Rock Slide there, which is the whole reason I bought that. And then Decidueye comes in. I was like, why is he bringing the Decidueye in? Like, it goes down to my Gyro Ball. At this point, I think everything goes down to my Gyro Ball. I was like, this could end up being alright. But then it's Sash. And it gets the Swords Dance off. And then I'm in trouble because I've got nothing that can live a +2 Sucker Punch, unfortunately. So yeah, this Decidueye is just gonna sweep my team from here, unfortunately. Yeah, that crit didn't matter at all. It was like +2 Sucker Punch to Victini. It was like 80% minimum or something. So yeah, Lucarionite played a great game. He had good prep. I did not play my best, and I mean, I feel like I had good prep, but losing the Jirachi to the crit and then the Earthquake from Salamence was a bit annoying without rocks, because if I had the rocks up, that Decidueye would not have been able to come in there. But then again, Megalopunny could have just come in and faked out on the Stack Attacker anyway. But then I could have like brought the Victini in or the Dancy in on the fake out, and I think possibly would have lived the fake out and then outsped the the Lopunny and be able to take it out. I mean, there still was the Mammoth one that didn't hit the field at all, so I don't know what that was, and if I would have been able to deal with it in the first place. But like the Mismagius, sacking it off when I did, not the best. Playing with the Meloetta there was not the best either. And yeah, sacking off the Mismagius and misplaying with the Meloetta was not the best. Maybe if Stack Attacker, and taking in Stack Attacker against the Mega Lopunny there when I did was not the smartest idea either. Because if I had been able to Trick Room on something else, like if the Mammoth one had come in and I still had my Evelyn up and I forced it to Icicle Shard first while I got my Trick Room up, would have been much better for me. And then maybe I would have lived a +2 a +2 Sucker Punch from the Decidueye, or even had my Stealth Rocks up to make sure that he didn't have a Focus Sash. So like it was definitely a winnable game from me, but I just got a bit unlucky at the start and then misplayed from there, unfortunately. But yeah, Lucarionite played really well, and like I mean, this is all a learning experience for me. I want to learn how to play with the Trick Room. It's not really something I have much experience in. This is like my second game, so yeah, hopefully I can just keep playing, keep getting better. I'm not going to let the losses get me down. I'm just going to keep trying my hardest while I keep playing. Next week, I think I'm playing Warthol. Can't remember his team name off the top of my head, but that should be a fun game. Actually, no, sorry. Warthol is my next game for the DTL. My next game in the DBA is against Mewtwo Fan and the Louisville Crowbats, I believe. Yeah, that sounds right. Which also should be a pretty good game. He has a okay looking team, so yeah, it should be good fun. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Peace.